Well, hey, I'm Shane.
I'm Tom. Welcome to the channel, On Target Adventures. And today we are reviewing the XOP Rubicon hang-on stand. We got this stand free from XOP. Thank you, XOP. In return, we are going to do a review on it. And we're going to do like a big man, little man review on it. You guys can see us standing up.
Big guy, little guy.
Yep. Sitting down, standing up. Good all-around stands.
Hey, Tom, hold on.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Okay.
stay your stats.
What's your naked stats here? Naked weight stats.
Probably 6'4", 225-ish.
Okay. And I'm 5'8", about 162 I run usually.
And so boot size, I'm like a 13, 14. You are?
And size 9.5.
Okay. So we'll have like regular shoes. We've got tenor shoes on now, or hiking shoes now, and then we'll also show you with the hunting boots as well. All right, now per XOP instructions for the cam it over. You can kind of do this like if you're on your top stick is to put all your weight on here. And then just go like that. Now it bites in the tree and it bites in these teeth right here is good to go. Some guys kneel on it as long as you're strapped in. You only need 2 of those teeth on there. We got 3 there because this is a bigger tree. So it can adjust for like a leaning tree.
Sure.
You only need 2 teeth. So that's kind of how you cam it over. Some guys kneel on it. And if you're strapped in, I'm not right now, you toe hook it. So the same thing, you go up and then down, does the same thing. So the dimensions for this is the platform is same as the XOP Vanish hang-on. It's the exact same dimensions, 27 inches from the tree to the edge here, 19 inches wide. And then minus this cushion, there's a mesh under here. If you just run it just with the mesh, it's 9.5 pounds. With the cushion, it is 10 pounds. So I think where they lighten up the weight is in this post, I believe, because the Vanish was like 10.5 or 11, so a couple pounds lighter.
What do you think they did in the post there?
Sure, exactly. It's still rated for 350 pounds, so the weight rating is, I mean, that's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a big weight rating.
Yeah. And what's nice about this seat too, we'll show you in a little bit, it flips into a meat shelf, but it's got mollies here, so you can like put your sticks, you can run them this way if you want, and just get some gear ties, or you can use it just to put a backpack on or put your sticks on top of the seat too. We'll show you that later when it's folded up. All right, one upgrade from the Vanish stand is that the Vanish, I think, had 3 leveling adjustments for the platform. See, this tree is leaning back right now. We have it in the bottom one. This one has 5 adjustments, so that's nice for leveling. And then this bolt, you can twist this bolt in or out. So right now that's leaning up a little bit if you want it up, and you just twist it the other way if you want it flat. So depending on the pitch of the tree, you can, that has adjustments as well, so that's really nice. All right, so right now, as you can tell, the seat's level, it's angled up pretty good. And you just take this bolt here, and you can make a little adjustments like that. And now it's pretty level. As the whole thing, this tree is leaning back a little bit. I mean, if you want it down, you could just go on even more. You know, and that's actually, this tree's leaning back, but it's either level or a little bit down right now. So that's really nice to have a leveling feature as well. In a little bit, we'll show you how this flips over the other way and into a meat shelf, which is really slick. You can put your backpack on there, or your sticks, or whatever you want. So,
Or your meat. That would have came in handy last year, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's for you, right? You gotta get some game bags.
Yeah.
All right, so it does come with some pretty cheap straps. Again, you can upgrade straps. XOP has 2 different upgrades you can get for backpack straps, but the cast aluminum, as you can hear, if that hits, that's pretty tingy. I mean, these would work fine, but I would just like put some moleskin or stealth strips on there, or maybe even just camo duct tape or something if you wanted to use these. All right, so drilled in here and here on either side is this called the SETI bowl holder you can get for XOP, and it folds in within the frame of the pack when you're transport, when you're carrying it on your back, and then it flips out and your bottom limb goes in there. So those are pre-drilled, ready to go.
Right in the front corners there.
Yep. Right there and there. First thoughts, you can run this pad with on or off, but I tried it with it off and it's just way more comfortable with the pad on, so I recommend keeping the pad on. So this is me 6'4". This tree is leaning back slightly, which is always more comfortable, but it's pretty comfy. I mean, my feet are just hanging off just a couple inches. Plenty of room. The post is 20 inches tall, so to get up, you know, it's not too much movement for a taller guy. When Shane gets on here, it's probably going to be less movement for him. And as far as moving around, plenty of spots to walk around. I do like on the platform, I do like the outside is raised up a little bit, so that's really handy. You can actually feel it.
You can feel when you're getting near the edge.
Exactly.
The danger zone.
Yep, you can feel when you're getting towards the edge through your shoes or through your boot. So I do like that feature as well. But I think you could easily do an all-day sit on here because the seat's just phenomenal. I've sat on this one other time. This will be Shane's first time sitting on it today. We'll see what he thinks. But first thoughts, you know, for 10 pounds and I think it's 230, I believe. It's a really good bargain.
All right, first thoughts. I have not been on the stand yet, so see what happens here. I can already see the post might be a little tall for me, but we'll see. I do feel that lip around the edge you were just talking about, so that's nice. How close I can get to the tree. It's not as high as I thought it was gonna be.
Pretty comfy?
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty high for you.
Yeah.
But
I think that's a good
seat's really comfy.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't sat in it for 3-4 hours yet, but initial thoughts is it's pretty comfy. It almost seems like it's kind of soft in the middle, and it's kind of dishing up near the edges a little bit. There's those Molly gear holders you can hook stuff to. That's nice. But it's not wiggling. Does it come with a second strap to put around the bottom if you want one?
Yes. Yeah, okay. It does come with 2 straps. Yep.
Okay. And right now there's only one on there. Here, I'm going to put all my weight on here. Again, I'm 162, so it's not moving a whole lot. Not actually. It's really not moving at all. It's good. There we go. Again, size 9.5. I got a little bit more playroom on here than what Tom does with his giant feet. So, but it's going to be pretty close when I put my big 1,600 gram Thinsulite Burleys on. I think those are almost the same size as your pack boot that you wear. Yeah. So we'll take a look at that shortly.
All right, Shane. So that lip that we were talking about, it's really nice because you can feel it. My XOP Cold World does not have that. It's flat all the way.
Flat all the way out to the edge?
Yeah. So
okay.
Shane's an engineer. Maybe he can guess why.
Well, maybe it's because of the thickness material they buy. So they don't have to go back in and mill it to a different pocket depth here. It's just kind of my guess. And they can do, you know, whatever you want in this cast. So, but yeah, if they were to mill it down, all they got to worry about is just milling out the pockets. But if you want that lip around the edge, it's just more machine time, which costs more.
I did notice too that this is the cast seems a little more noisier, a little more tingy than the machined aluminum. You know, it's not a deal breaker though. I think this is really fantastic stand.
Probably should have brought that other stand out here with us.
Oh yeah.
This has those little grippy knobbies on top. What does your other stand have on there?
Yeah, so the Cold World has It's they embedded sand. It's sanded embedded in there.
Like it's sprayed on coating?
Spray coat.
Okay.
A sand
I
embedded
remember that.
spray
That's
coat.
really rough.
Yes.
That's a rough coating.
It was really rough, and actually, some guys were complaining because it was rubbing their jackets or their clothes.
Oh, when you're carrying it in?
When you're carrying it in. But actually mine, after the first season, mine didn't, it kind of wore off a little bit. It's still really grippy, and it's plenty grippy enough for my, but now I kind of broke it in and I actually like it better now. It was almost too sandy and too rough when I first got it. But now I like it at all. But this does not have the sand embedded at all.
This is all pretty smooth.
Yep. But there's little grip dots. It's still plenty grippy enough.
Got my patriotic socks, baby. Oh, while you get yours on, I'll hop up here, but I'm a size 9.5, but I usually get a little bit bigger size. These are your standard lacrosse Burleys, 1600 grams, so they're pretty heavy insulated. So hopping on here, you'll see in a little bit, they're almost as big as Tom's pack boots that he's got. But it takes up a lot more space than what my hikers were taking up. Take a sit down here. So sitting comfortably, I would say my comfort zone on this stand is having my big toes just hanging off the edge. You hear that? Hopefully it don't make that noise in the stand, huh?
Those are the boots,
that was the rubber boots rubbing on the high gloss. Yeah, rubber cables.
Got it.
I don't know if it'll make that noise in the winter time when it's cold, but right now it's definitely noticeable. We'll have to keep an eye on that through the season.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially, yeah, wearing rubber boots. Your boots that you got, there's not rubber, they're like leather and
leather
fabric.
We'll see what makes it.
Right. But otherwise, definitely a lot less room with these big bad boys on. Yeah, this is getting me fired up for hunting season.
Let's go. So I have, size 13 here. Some Rocky boots, kind of mid-season, late-ish season. I think they're like 800 gram or something like that. You can tell the difference a little bit from my other shoes.
It's not flexing too bad. You're right, way out on the edge.
Yeah, it's supposed to flex a little bit anyway. I mean, that's good. That's
right.
normal.
That is normal.
Let's see if we can make that noise again with the cable. These are kind of leather. No, see, these don't make it at all. No noise when my boot hits the cable. Obviously with the leather it's going to be a little quieter. Now they do make, if you wanted a bigger stand, the Ion, XOP Ion it's called, ION. It's the biggest one they make. It's considerably bigger than this one. I would say it's more for like if you want to just put it up on some private land for all season, leave it hang up. Probably not a stand you're going to carry in and out for public, I wouldn't think, but you could, of course, if you're a bigger person. It is a lot of room. So this is...
You're saying I can't carry it on public? Is that what you're saying? I got to be a big person?
I think it's like 13 pounds or something like that, the Ion. Yeah.
It was nice that, I mean, it didn't make noise, so it was definitely noticeable with the...
on the rubber, yeah.
On the rubber. So, this is definitely like a high gloss, thick vinyl or something. Just didn't play well together.
Yeah. I've been hybrid hunting all last season. I love it. I use the XOP Cold World, but this would be a great stand to hybrid hunt from also. Again, plenty of if a deer came, plenty of shooting on the strong side there, and for a weak side shot, Since I'm facing the tree, all you gotta do is turn like this. I mean, you got 360 degrees really easy. That's why I kind of like the hybrid hunting. You don't really have an like a weak side shot. And this would be, you can use this pad. I have knee pads on now, but if you didn't have knee pads, you could put your knees right into there too. So that's an option. A little lower there. So you can use that pad again for a knee rest. Now if you see a deer on this side, all you'd have to do is just keep one foot right like that. I would put the bottom strap on. And this, I always run my bottom strap so it doesn't kick out on the bottom like that. Right now I don't have the bottom strap in, but you could make that shot as well. Just sitting down, I got my left knee is on the tree, and the other knee is kind of on the stand. So really simple. I usually sit like this in my cold whirl stand. So this is all strong side. Again, all you gotta do is just go like this for weak side, all the way around. And what I like is when you wrap around, you can feel this rope kind of tightens, and you just feel pretty secure like that. So yeah, so for all you guys that are thinking about doing hybrid hunting, like half saddle, half stand, I really like it. If you just get sick of the saddle position, if you're leaning, you can simply use it here like a traditional tree stand. If you just want to sit down like this, then obviously now this side is your strong side because you're sitting. So especially in the longer sits, the advantage of this is you can just lean facing the tree. You can sit facing the tree in your saddle, or you can use it as a traditional hang on just like this. And depending on the tree, like if it's leaning a certain way, you know, it's always a pain to sit leaning forward like that. So sometimes the tree dictates how you face. So if you think you're going to get a shot on a certain side, you can use it as a traditional stand. If you think you're going to shot on the other side, you can use it as a saddle and face the other way. So you can it kind of gives you more options as far as trees go as well.
So I got your saddle set up on. I don't have knee pads on. You said I could put my knees against here, right? Keep a little cushion there. But I think you got to be in that 6'4" range in order to do that. I'd have to put my feet up. Go up here, then I'm all off. Feet are dangling.
There you go.
I was hoping that would work for me, but...
Alright, so we're going to transport this thing to transport mode. Okay, you flip this. You got to turn this screw.
I think you got to turn it quite a ways.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, this goes down.
Yep.
Like this. And then it's got to catch in this hole right here. So, a little bit. There you go.
Now you just tighten it back down?
Yep. So now you got your shell. Oh, didn't go far enough. That nut, that bolt will catch. I gotta go a little farther in though. Okay. So now it's in there. So one point of contact, which you'll want to do for sure when you get this. If you're walking on it, we'll show you what this looks like on my back and Shane's back, so you can get kind of a look at how much it sticks out from the sides and top. But if you're walking, there's a contact point right here that you'll want to put some like either duct tape or stealth strips.
Show where it's hitting.
Or moleskin.
Oh yeah.
Right, that's the only point of contact. Now also these things, again, you want to silence these plastic things as well, otherwise those ting. Also, and then when you put it on, so you can kind of hear it if I kind of walk fast a little bit, or kind of hear that. You can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that tinging in the video or not.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit, but that would drive me nuts. But just you know, put some duct tape or stealth strip on it, just that one contact point. And then make sure the plastic parts, if you have anything plastic on your shoulder straps, make sure those are silenced too, and you should be good to go. Here's what it looks like again. Sticks out maybe a little bit off to the side, but not much. And back, well, it's maybe neck level and back. So yeah, kind of what it looks like. I would probably get, XOP does sell a waist strap too, which I would highly recommend getting that. Takes the weight off your shoulders and puts on your hips, because remember, you're gonna have your sticks and your backpack and whatever
extra
else.
Gear.
Yep. All right, now we'll have Shane put it on.
Here's the front. See the stick out? I don't know, I can't get it to bounce like that. Maybe you locked it in.
Yeah.
But
and the weight of your, your backpack or sticks might eliminate that as well.
definitely far out of the way.
Yep.
Even if you did take a big digger in the woods, I don't think he'd hit it.